Hello everyone, my name is Pris from Prisperuses and welcome to another video. They say not to judge a book by its cover, but we all do it, don't we? When you go into a bookstore and you see a book that you know absolutely nothing about and you look at the cover and you're like, oh, you're gorgeous. You're coming home with me. You don't even check the back. You don't even check the Goodreads ratings. You don't read the synopsis because that book is pretty. And we like pretty things. Well, I'm like that as well. So I wanted to share with you some books that I got purely based on the cover. I have 20 books with me that I do not necessarily know all too much about, but there are books that I mainly got because the cover is beautiful. So let's dive into some unread pretty books. First up, we have The Christmas Carol. I have never read the original Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and I kind of want to, but I mainly got this because this cover is gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. The gold foiling on it really sold me, and I was like, you're coming home with me. Next up, we have again two classics that I'm not necessarily really excited to read them, but I just thought these editions were so pretty and wanted them. We have Anne of Green Gables and we have Little Women. Aren't these editions so pretty? They are stunning. Again, the gold foiling. I'm a sucker for gold foiling, guys. Like, holy shit. These are so pretty. These are both classic stories that I hopefully will read someday. But these editions are just so very pretty and I wanted them on my shelves. Next up, I have two like short story picture book collection type of books that I thought looked amazing. First up is Tales of Adventurous Girls. I'm not gonna lie, the title also really sucks me in because it was like, ooh, Adventurous Girls, I need that. But this cover is absolutely stunning and it has like illustrations throughout. So, you know, I wanted this and I'm very excited to read this, but I mainly got this because of the beautiful cover. Same goes for Mythopedia. This is an encyclopedia of mythical beasts. It looks absolutely beautiful and I wanted this like so badly. This also has like some gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. Like, oh my gosh. Cannot believe I have not read this yet. Like, holy shit, it's just absolutely stunning. But yeah, look at that cover. Again with the gold foiling. Oh my god. I'm obsessed. Yeah, mainly got this because of the cover. Next up, we have Echo Mountain. This is an adventurous middle grade that I know nothing about. Again with the gold foiling. Why is it that gold foiling is just... I go like, ooh, I want that. By the time our first mountain winter came, we had a snug safe home with 4 good rooms. 1 for us children, 1 for us parents, 1 for our kitchen, and 1 for everything else. A root cellar for what we grown the whole summer long. A place where we could start again. But that was before my father's accident changed everything. Sounds heartbreaking. Sounds like a really, really adventurous, cool middle grade. And this cover is just so stunning with the mountain. I absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to read this. Next up, we have Inkheart. I know this is quite a older middle grade story, but these got re-released with these new covers. And they are absolutely, absolutely stunning. The cover is illustrated by Carl James Mountford, which he does like such a good job with his illustrations. They are absolutely, absolutely stunning. Again with foil, you know, I'm a sucker for foil. This looks so good, like you see already books on the cover. And it looks very magical and I'm very excited to pick this up. Next up we have Hunt the Flame. This is also beautiful. I love the color scheme. It's quite dark, but I really like it. I love the illustration of the girl on the front, like the moon and the castle that is like brewing in the background. This sounds like a fantastic Middle East inspired fantasy. And the cover is just stunning. Next up we have the Deathless Girls. I was so intrigued by this cover. I do really prefer illustrated cover over like an actual photo cover. I do really love a good illustrated cover. There is so much attention to detail in this cover that I absolutely love. We have some foiling going on there. Some animals, a snake, like a bear. I was so intrigued, like lots of nature, which is always good. I was so intrigued by this, so I had to pick it up. Talking about a photo cover, this one got me really, really intrigued because this is a photo cover. It looks absolutely stunning. We have, again, foiling going on because, you know, I like shiny things. I'm a very simple person. I like things that shine, except for the sun. I hate the sun. But yeah, this cover looks so gorgeous. Like how her dress is like coming up, and I was just so intrigued by this. It looks absolutely stunning. Also, the attention to detail in the background is really, really pretty. I absolutely love it. Look at that shine that goes across it. Oh my gosh. It is gorgeous in every single way. Next up, we have Deep Light, which has a very pretty illustrated sea cover. And I love the sea. I love the ocean. Like lots of corals and like an octopus and sea creatures. I absolutely love it. We have some foil again. This is like becoming ridiculous, guys. All these covers have foil. But I absolutely loved it when I see it, and I have no idea what this is about. I am assuming it's set in the ocean. And I do really like the ocean, so yeah, I picked this up. Next up, we have Sky Without Stars. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so pretty. Again, we have some shining foil going on. I heard this being pitched as Les Miserables set in space. And I was like, wow, that's cool. Then I saw the cover and I was like, ooh, I want that. So I know nothing about this further on. I do love Les Miserables. Like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. And set in space, it sounds really cool. But this cover was what drew me in. Like, it's just, the attention to detail is again, like, outstanding. It is so pretty. And I love it. Next up, we have 6 Crimson Crames. Now, I'm cheating here slightly because I have read from Elizabeth Lim before and I actually really, really love her books. So this was not necessarily only cover, but also a little bit author. But it was mainly cover because when I saw this cover, I was like absolutely dying. I love the color scheme. The color scheme of this is just, again, foiling. The color scheme of this is just absolutely, absolutely brilliant. And I really come to learn that I really like Asian inspired fantasies as well. So I was like, I need this in my life. I need to have this. And this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Next up, we have Pan's Labyrinth. This cover is quite dark, but I absolutely, absolutely love it. I've heard that the story is also quite dark. And you can really see that, like, look at that. That is creepy as hell. But I do quite like dark stories. This is supposed to be a middle grade. I'm not sure how to class this because I've heard that this is really scary as well. So I don't know how that will go hand in hand. Well, kids are way braver than we adults, that is for sure true. But I really liked this cover. I've not seen the movie, so maybe I should do like a side comparison of that. But I really, really love this. And I also quite like the shape of the book because it's like more wide than a normal book is. Also, the naked hardcover of this book is absolutely gorgeous. Will you look at that? It's just, oh, you can see the reflection of my camera. Hi. It's just absolutely stunning, like the shine. And here's the back as well. It's just absolutely fucking gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I love it when books have like a naked, pretty hardcover underneath. It's just such a lovely surprise. I was just so intrigued by this. Next up, we have Star Daughter. Again, with the foil, the gold foil, you know, I'm a sucker for it. I love like the person on the front. She looks absolutely fantastic. so magical. And like she's holding this lotus light, and then the galaxy vibes on the background with like the moons and the stars. I am a sucker for all things space. Like I love the moon, the stars, everything. Like night time, I am very much a night owl, so I do really resonate with that. And I think this is beautiful. Next up, we have Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. I got this book because I was giving in to peer pressure. I saw this everywhere when it just came out. Again, foiling, not gold, but red. Also very pretty. I saw this cover, and again, the attention to detail is just absolutely crazy. I do really like it when there is a lot going on covers. Like it's really a busy cover, but there are like so many details into it. I think it's absolutely stunning. The color scheme is just very pretty with the black and white and the red foiling. So I do really absolutely love this. I was very excited to read this at first. It has died down a little bit. But yeah, we shall see if I will read this eventually. But nonetheless, the cover is stunning. Next up, we have The Binding by Bridget Collins. Guys, this is stunning. I don't even have to explain this, right? Gold foiling again. Doesn't shine as much, but it's still there. Like this key, and then the attention to detail again. Oh my gosh, I love the color scheme, but I also really like the spine because it's really like set as a very old book. Absolutely love it. I know this is a book about books, so that also gets some bonus points there because that's one of my favorite tropes. But nonetheless, this is just stunning. Next up, we have The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. I have read from Jojo Moyes before. I read the Me Before You series, which I really enjoyed. But again, this is Galaxy. It's very, very simple. I either like it when it's like really simple or really busy, like a lot of detail. But this is a really simple, but you know, the galaxy thing, like the stars, it just gets to me. And blue is my favorite color as well. I love this dark shade of blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. The rose gold foil on it, I think it's stunning. Next up, we have The Queen of Innis Lair. This is also gold foiling and lots of it, so do I even need to explain this? Like, it's very much the same as The Giver of Stars, like very galaxy-esque with like the stars on the background, like the same shades of blue. I absolutely love it. And then lots of gold foiling on top of it. So yeah, this is just so pretty. And we have the very last pretty unread book that I have on my shelf, which is Cersei by Madeline Miller. This is gorgeous. This is like foil. It's all foil. What? It's all foil. Like, holy shit. When I saw this for the first time, I was like, very pretty. So yeah, I definitely wanted this version in hardcover because it's just stunning and I love it. I have not read this yet. I really, really want to because I know many people absolutely love this. And also, this book has again a stunning naked hardcover, which is just, I want to like pet it all the time. It's just absolutely pretty and I love it. So I will hopefully read this very soon. That was it, guys. Those were the prettiest books I own that I have not read just yet. I do own a lot of more pretty books, but those are books that I did not necessarily buy for the cover, or that I have already read. Like, for example, my Eddie LaRue copies are very pretty. And I love them with all of my heart, but I did not buy them because of the cover. I bought them because it's V.E. Schwab and I wanted to meet Eddie. These were just like the books that I have not read, know nothing about, and I just purely bought for the cover. I might at some point try and do like a follow-up video of this to see if I actually read some of these books or if they were on hold, or did I enjoy them, did I not enjoy them. But let me know down below in the comments, have you read any of these books? And if you did, which one should I prioritize? Which one did you love the most? And also let me know down below in the comments some of your book purchases that were based solely on the cover. I want to know all about them. let me know down below in the comments. I am gonna leave you now for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for your continued support. I love you a whole hecking ton. And I will hopefully see you soon with another video. Bye!